Hey, so if you're interested in ranking in the Google 3-pack, you're going to want to watch this video. Man, it's freezing here. So if you're interested in ranking your business in the Google 3-pack, which is right here, right? I think you're really going to want to watch this video because I think that you're going to see things in here that you may not know. Hang out to the end because I have a Craigslist hack that I'm going to show you. You're going to go, wow, that's pretty good. That's definitely going to help, all right? So I'm going to make this video pretty short, all right? So we're trying to get in the Google 3-pack. This is my client up on top here called Davin Electric. Did a little keyword stuffing there in the beginning just to get a couple of clicks, and we'll remove that after a while, all right? So 25% of getting found in the Google 3-pack is properly setting up your GMB. I assume you already have a Google My Business, otherwise known as a GMB. I assume you already have one. If not, YouTube a video on how to set one up. All right, but once you have one set up, you have to make sure you have everything set up correctly. So, you know, on your posts, you make sure you post every 3 days. You use keywords. You use relevant pictures. This is this little logo thing here, right? But always change it up, right? Use a couple of hashtags. Next time, use a couple of sentences. Try to pepper in his keywords, so on and so forth. I'm kind of whipping through this for people who already know this, all right? Make sure that you use the proper categories. So if you're trying to be listed in Brooklyn in commercial electrician, make sure, look at the other categories and see what they're under. Categories meaning right here, electrical engineer, right? You want to make sure that you have the proper category, right? Electrician, telecommunications, all right? Make sure that his address is perfect. The address that you have in your GMB has to be the exact way you have it on the website. If it says first ST, that's street, put it ST on your website. Don't put street on your website. If there's a comma after Brooklyn, do that. If there's no period in between NY, right? Just real clear, right? You want to have your service hours. Another thing is you want to have your hours. You want to put your hours exactly on your website, exactly as it appears here. So if it says 7 semicolon 00 a.m. dash 3 p.m., this is exactly how you, not 7 a.m. without the zeros, right? Or not M through F, 7 to 3. List all the hours. A lot of people already know this, but I just wanted to say that. You want to list his phone numbers, his URLs, and then put a little description. Once again, pepper in his keywords. All right. For his photos, make sure you geotag all the photos. Geotag them with the location. There's a program, I'll put it in the description box below, called GeoImager, and you could just geotag all the images. It's a free program, but you can only do a couple, but it's only $9.99 a month for unlimited use. But I'll put it in the description box below. Okay? You want to create a website. It only takes a couple of seconds. It creates it itself. You have the website right here. Use everything that Google gives you. Okay? Use everything that Google gives you. That's what you want to do. All right? So that's your Google My Business. Now, one thing I'm going to say in photos, you notice something here says 360 tour. On your Android or Apple phone or iPhone, there's a app called Street View. Street View. It's called Street View. And what you could do is download that app and you could do your own 360. If not, you could go to Google and type in Google Trusted Photographer, and somebody from Google will come out and take pictures. You could get somebody, depending on where you live, between $500 and $800 to come in and do a Google 360 view. I understand that they also have a dashboard where they confirm with Google that you're a real business. So if you have the extra money, you may want to do that. Just Google Trusted Photographer, find someone in your area, and they'll do a 360 view for you. Okay? So make sure you add the pictures and you geotag the pictures in here. All right, with that being said, we're going to go to the next section, which is the way that you set up your pages. Now, this is the home page, so that's davinoelectric.com. And then we built keyword pages. So for example, we'll start right here, best commercial electrician near me. With that, we took another page called Top Electrical Contractors NYC. That was in the Google search. When you Google search best electrician near me, one of the suggestions all the way on the bottom was Top Electrical, so we created another page called that. Then what we did is we did an address page. So if his address page is, I forget what it is, let's just say it's 1010 Main Street, Brooklyn, New York. We created an address page just for his address. Then we did a directory page of Brooklyn, all things to do in Brooklyn, right? The Coney Island Ferris wheel and all the things that we have going, special restaurants and museums and bridges and that type of stuff. And we put it all on one page. All our links, we point at the Brooklyn page. The Brooklyn page points to the address page, and the address page goes to all our what do you call it, pages? All our sub-pages that we're trying to rank for. See, we're trying to give these pages like best commercial electrician near me, we're trying to give them juice. Remember, in this video, I'm only trying to rank in the Google 3-pack. I'm not talking about organic here, which is under the Google 3-pack. All right? So I'm trying to rank for these keywords, but I need to juice them up with links that are related, pages that are related, and then links, and point those links to the Brooklyn page, the city page, then the address page, and then those pages get pointed to the keyword pages. I hope that makes sense to people. I could answer questions, just put it in the question box below, and I'll be happy to answer any questions, but you may want to freeze this video. It's really simple to understand. You build a city page, then an address page, and you only link from city to address page to the keyword pages. And then from the keyword pages, you point to the home page. All right? That's just a little internal linking structure that I like to do. This is an example of one of the pages. So for example, this is best electrician near me. Now, one of the mistakes is that this shouldn't have said New York. This should have said in Brooklyn, New York. And the other thing is I would have started this sentence off right here. So I got to yell at my guys. Best commercial electrician near me. Are you looking for the best commercial electrician near me? I would have made that a link. Commercial electrician near me. Best commercial electrician near me. And that link would have pointed back to this page. So if you click this link, it would stay on this page. Google just sees it as a signal back to that page. Okay? And we wrote I could get into this. I could talk about this for an hour, how we use schema here to do our frequently asked questions, and those schema questions sometimes wind up on the Google search page, and I could get into that, but I'm just trying to create, just give you an overview of what we're trying to do here. Okay, so the next thing is that these are all on-page stuff. Now we want to do off-page optimization. Well, what's off-page optimization? Off-page are all links and citations coming from other websites to your website. All right? Links coming from other websites to your website. That's called a backlink, or sometimes called a citation, depending on what type of link it is. So if you want to check how many citations you have, what you do is you just, and I'll put this in the chat box below, in the description box below, is that you go to Moz.com Local Check, and you could check your company name and your address and your zip code. And when you check now, it'll check to see all the citations that are wrong. Your name, address, and phone number. For example, on Brown Book, on My Local Services, US City, they all have to be consistent. You want to make sure that all your citations are consistent with your Google address. Okay? Remember what I said back here? On your GMB, you want to make sure that your address right here is the same as on your City Square or on your iGlobal page. Exactly the same. All right? So you put your name, you put your address, and then you check now, and then you'll see all the errors that you have, and you want them checked. I would buy the Moz package. It's not a lot of money. Now, there's another company out there that I've used. I don't suggest you use them for a lot of reasons, but it's just if you want to use them, go ahead. It's a company called Yext. It's $1,000 a year. Easy to use control panel. However, when you stop using them, all your citations go down. Okay? I don't believe that's the case with Moz. I think it's just a one time and you get them. Okay? All right. So you may say to yourself, well, okay, I need citations, but what are the best citations for my category? Well, I'm going to put it in the description box below. Moz has a category where, for example, if you're an electrician, these are the top citations, directory listings for your business, for an electrician, right? So if you're an employment agency or financial services, you should have these. If you're an electrician, you should have these, right? These I like to do by hand. So if I'm taking on a client, I'm going to do their Yelp page. I'm going to do their super pages, their Manta page, their Indeed page. I'm going to do all those by hand. Local.yahoo you can't get. That's done by Yext. Some of these you're not going to be able to get, but try to do as many as you can. This is real important. So if you're doing SEO by yourself, you need to get these citations. Find your category and do these by hand. This is a vote to Google that your name, address, and phone number are correct. The more votes that you have, the higher you rank in the Google 3-pack, which once again is right here. Okay? I'm kind of whipping through this, but I am explaining myself more than once. I really hope that everybody gets this. If not, just put a question. I'll be happy to help you. Okay, so you need citations, right? You're going to do these by hand, but then you need extra citations. You could go to this company called Local Citation Services, and for $5, you could get 15 citations. And they do them by hand. They give you a report. Great company. Geez, you know what? You spend $80, you get 350 citations. Right? So that would be something good too. So, you know, I'll put this in the description box below. Local Citation Services, and just pick up one of their packages. Another one you could use, my favorite, is Virtual Girl 2010. I've been using her probably since around 2010 to do my citations, and she's on Fiverr, and she gives you a spreadsheet with all the usernames and passwords, which is important because in case you change your address, you could at least go in one by one and change your address in the on the citations. All right, so I like to use all her services. I use her citation service, sometimes her article submission, some backlinks she has. I've never had any problem with her. So, yeah, that's a good deal. Virtual Girl 2010. Now you're going to need some backlinks. You're going to want to point some backlinks. For example, to your directory page, to your city page. Or maybe you want to sprinkle in and put some, you know, right here to your top electrical points to best electrician near me, points to your home page. You could, like I said, I could do a whole video on backlinks. But here's a good place to buy backlinks. It's called a place called Links Management. Links Management. I'll put it in the description below. Good place to buy links. Just give them the location where you want them to point. They'll write an article with a link back with your keyword pointing to the page that you want, and you could juice that page up. Real easy to use, 100% satisfaction. I've been using them for a couple of years, no problems. I've never had an issue with them. Okay, so here's my trick. Here's my trick, my tricky trick. Okay, so Craigslist, right? We have a stubborn listing. Let's just imagine that my listing was Walford Electrical, and I did all my other tricks up here and it still wasn't moving that much. Well, a big user signal, in fact 13% of the user signal for Google is clicks, people clicking your website and satisfying the search. So what I would do here is I would go to Craigslist and I would post a job in business management. And I would say something to the effect, so you could go through it and you finally get to the page where you could post your job. I think it's $25. And you could say, hey, I'm looking for an accountant or an office worker, an electrician, put in some job descriptions, and then create a link. Right? Create a link, but here's the link that you're going to put in. You're going to put this link in right here. And this is the page that they're going to see. And you may say to yourself, wow, well, why is it going to this page and not the home page? Why is it not going to my website or my employment page? Well, what you want people to do, what Google wants, is they want people to complete the search. Right? So if somebody clicks the link in Craigslist and it comes to this page, and then you tell them to go to the website and fill out the form, or you tell them to click the phone number in the job description, Google sees that as a completed search. Google sees that as a completed search. Google sees that as somebody searching for this keyword, clicking on your link and coming to the website, or clicking the phone number, and you're going to start to move up. I'm going to say that again, but I'm going to say it faster this time. Now I'll say it slower. You go to Craigslist, you place an ad, right, for help wanted in your city. I'm in Tampa right now, but you know, wherever city you're in, you pick the category, real estate, security, whatever it is, right? You post your job, you give a real good offer, you give your job description with a link, and what you do is you use, you use this link, okay? Now what you want to do is you don't want to post this whole big link here. It's too long, right? So you go to bit.ly and you just shorten the link. I'm sure everybody knows how to do that. Okay, I'll put it in the description box below. But you go to bit.ly and you just take this link, right? You copy it and you create a link, you put it right here, boom, and you press create, and then it becomes that link right there. See that? It becomes that link, and you take that bit.ly link and you put it in, press copy, and you put that bit.ly link, you know, click this link and contact us by clicking the website or clicking the phone number. All right? So somebody reads your ad, they say, okay, I want to apply for this job. They click the link, they wind up here. You gave them instructions to either click the website or to click the phone number. And then, you know, whenever you want to hire them, now, a year or two, you know, it's always good to keep resumes on file, right? There's always people that are coming and going, so it's always good to have people anyway. And in the meantime, people are clicking your link and you're moving up in the ranks. That's something that I learned, and it works every time. It works, man. It works. It's only $25. Now, some people are thinking, well, I don't only have to do Facebook. You're right. I mean, you don't only have to do Craigslist. You could do Facebook. You could do, you know, wherever employment services are. All right. So I'm going to wrap up for today. I just wanted to thank everybody for watching my video. I got so much great feedback yesterday. I want to thank my friend Jasmine and my friend Darren for keeping me psyched to do these videos. These videos are really hard for me to do because while it seems like I have an extrovert personality, I really have an introvert personality. And I really have to get excited to create these videos. I have to really, it takes a lot for me to do it. So those two people are really special, and they really help me, and they get me excited to create videos. So those are the two people that I do it for. So you get a chance, go over to Rattle SEO, RATEL SEO. That's my friend Darren's firm, great SEO. And my friend Jasmine is coming out with something pretty soon too. And you could always come to my site, which is mindsaw.com. And like I say in every video, please take care of your family. Please make sure you give your wife or your husband a kiss. Tell the people in your family that you appreciate them. Do that every day. Do something different every day. If that garbage is overflowing, go take a look at it right now. If the garbage is overflowing, go take the garbage out. Wash the dishes. Don't sit in front of your computer all day. Do something nice for your family. All right? All right. All right. That's it. All right, guys. Thank you very much, and we'll catch you tomorrow. Bye.